Happy Monday, humans. Monday means it's tribe administration and cleanup preparation for upcoming events, etc. Today not only includes organizing my taxes for 2026, but also tire swap day. Yes. So we got some Vittoria gravel tires we need to make a swap to, and it's time to swap into our mountain bike choices as well. So we got some Vittoria mezcals. I think I'm going to grab those for a front and some peyotes for the rear for team camp. Our Vittoria gravel tires are going with some T10s on my bike and T30 on Biggie's bike. So we got some work to do. Come along. All right, we got these all lined up, ready to rock. We got peyote front and rear that we're putting on Biggie's bike. Good combination of fast with some cornering lugs and traction, both in the center and on the edges, for team camp and some racing in Australia. For me, we're going as fast of a rear as possible with the TERRENO XC race and the peyote on the front. I'm 46 years old, 45. I don't know how old I am, I'll lose my memory. But I need all the help I can get. So I feel like my handling skills are pretty good. Got to load it up with some orange seal, make sure it gets flat prevention. And then on Biggie's gravel bike, we're going with the TERRENO T30s in 45 C width. First, before we put tires on, we gotta get breakfast. We got egg whites, we got Popeye sandwich, we got turkey sausage and bread and some butter. All right, we're into the first wheel, and this is one Biggie got a flat on yesterday. It is not looking good. Right there is a torn rim strip, and that puppy right there was in it yesterday. So before we put a tire on here, we're gonna have to put some fresh rim tape on there to get that airtight. All right, we got the Vittoria T30 lined up on the front wheel. My preference is to get it almost all the way on like this and grab some orange seal and dump her right in. Nice reservoir here that we make like so. Version of these TERRENOs. They're lighter, more supple, and I just poured orange seal all over my kitchen floor. That's why I have a big old towel down here. There we go. Then we are. Just hold it up here. Turn it. Might as well clean it out while we're at it. All right, I've got this thing blown on. That was actually really simple. It blew on really fast. Check out that profile. Here's what I like about that. I've ridden completely round profiles and very square profiles. This one is right in the middle with a nice round, but those knobs on the corners put a little bit of aggression there to kind of sharpen them up. So that means aerodynamic plus good cornering grip. And they sit nice and fat on this 25 internal rim NV wheel. All right, we're moving on to the mountain bike wheels for the epic World Cup S-Works action. Swapping out these Schwalbe Ricks for front and rear peyotes on Biggie's bike. Tires down, 2 to go. Goodness sakes, bro. I got a compressor in the van, but didn't want to go outside now. I'm sweating bullets, man. Sweating bullets. You guys tried these? Costco. Got a little coffee in them, a little 30 grams protein. And we carry on. All right, it's time for my rear tire setup. We're going with Vittoria Tirenos, 29 by 2.4, nice and smooth in the middle. Athletes wonder why I wreck so much. Well, could be my tire choice, but I like to go fast. These are rated as about the same rolling resistance as the tires I've been running previous to this, the Schwalbe Thunderbolts, and I like the speed of the Thunderbolts. Use those front and rear for Leadville, use those front and rear for the Otter Fuego XL, and we'll see about that this year. I'm not sure what we'll actually use for the Fuego. Might make sense to use these. I don't think of it as much of a gnarly descent. It's kind of like Boise with some water ruts you gotta look out for. Run low pressure, should be good with traction. First try. Woo. All right, check this tire profile. Nice and round there. Got some good cornering lugs on the 2.4. Sitting on the Roval Control SLs. I like it. See these fish scales, supposed to be nice and grippy. Grippy enough, you know. And then plenty of lugs, more corner lugs, beefier tire lugs than the Thunderbolts, that's for sure. And I did accidentally put this on the freaking front wheel. I have another one. Maybe I'll go front and rear. Geez, I don't know. I mean, it's on here, so maybe I'll try it. All right, here we got the bikes. The fresh rubber on them. Peyote on Biggie's front. Peyote on Biggie's in the back. And yes, I stuck with the accidental install of the TERRENOs. Front and rear. Look at that. Woo! Freaking short track machine is what it looks like. Those are good looking bikes. We got some fresh ESI grips on here. Yep. And custom K-edge mounts, looking beautiful. Display bikes.